Coco. Say hi, Coco. No? Coco. Alright guys, what's up? I'm actually going to be shooting product photography and video today, and it's actually going to be water shots, so I'm pretty excited to do that. I'm going to show you guys kind of like the inspo, and yeah, just real quick so you can see it. Alright, so this is the inspo, and this is going to be video. There are going to be a few water shots, but I just wanted you guys to see kind of what I'm going to be doing. And I think honestly the hardest part really is going to be making sure that the products are kind of face down. So I'm just gonna go make sure that I get that angle first before I adjust any kind of lighting. Probably gonna put water on it too. I'll probably have to put my cat away too because I don't want her to like mess it up. But let me show you guys how I'm gonna set up the shot. And since I'm doing BTS, I have to do phone BTS, so don't forget to get your phone BTS because it's important for social media. This is just a clear acrylic. As you guys can kind of see, and this is where I'm going to put the water, and this is what's going to be the shot underground. I do have to take these, so I might just have to go ahead and run to Home Depot to take these so that the water doesn't escape. Let's test out the shot first. This is just how the product is going to be, and I'm going to throw water on it. The only thing that I just have to do now is just add a seamless background so I can kind of change the color of that. So give me a moment. So now I just have the C-stand ready to go. I have a bunch here, and then I have a bunch of seamlesses in there. I do want to just make sure the lighting is going to be good, so the ambient lighting is kind of going to mess it up. I'm just going to go ahead and bring out a light just to make sure that it looks decent. So these are the lights that I use. This is just a Godox BL150. I'm just going to go put that one on that C-stand. I'm just going to keep this. I'm probably going to have to change the diffuser to be a lot more softer, but I'm just trying to see what it's going to look like. So as I'm shooting this, I'm forgetting that I have to separate the backdrop from the rest of the product because I want to make sure that the lighting of the background is proper. I'm just gonna go ahead and just separate it because that way one lighting is only affecting the background and then the other lighting is only affecting the product, so that way you just have more control over it. I'm gonna have to add another light. I thought I could get away with just doing one, but it is what it is. It's just a part of the process. It helps to have everything on a big screen because you can see everything. So I can see some of the edges right here are like darker. So I might have to raise up the light up there. But I think the light this one right here, this key light is a lot better than the other one. But if you guys are gonna be shooting by yourselves, I definitely recommend at least having like a computer monitor ready to go. So I went ahead and I just got Gorilla Tape because it's the strongest tape that there is. There was one that was like particularly for just like water stuff, but this is the one that I trust, at least for now, so we'll see if this ends up working. And I'm gonna just go test it with the water over here. Lastly, I'm gonna be using this water can to put in water. Now for the shots, sometimes people like having like the little like sprinkler on top. So I'll see which shot kind of looks better. It really depends. If I don't like it with it, I'll just take it off and I'll just pour it off like that. Alright guys, so for that one, I didn't necessarily really like the way that the water was kind of moving. So you just kind of have to like play around with it. Like that looks a little bit better because it's less. The slow motion on this is actually gonna look better. So I'm gonna grab just like a spatula and just kind of like move it around. Trying to grab this mosquito, man, and I can't grab it. Main light, I angled it so that it faces the product in the front. Then I added that green thing in the back. Then we separated the background so that it would be controlled by just one light, so the two lightings can be totally different if you want them to be. The next thing really is just moving the water with this, so you guys can kind of see how it's gonna look like. I'm gonna record again on the FX3. We're shooting at 240 frames per second, and here we go. So we're just gonna do just one swipe. Perfect, we see it. And then let's look at it on the monitor. Looks really cool. Also remember, I did move the f-stop so that you could see front of the product a lot better when the water even moves. Because again, it's all about product visibility. It's all about the product. But aside from that, I might try putting this Avant one maybe with like a black background, and then this one with the gray. And honestly, I might just keep the tree on all of them. The initial frame, the middle frame of just water where I could put copy, and then the last frame, the product again, but just a lot closer. So a far away shot, water, and then close up. That way to make the video, you can make the video at least a little more interactive. You can make it between 10 and 15 seconds. That's just gonna help you out. So before I move anything else, I'm just gonna I might just do some macros of the water. I don't know, we'll see. So there's this dark shot right here. And so we're just gonna let that dark shot kind of like take care of it. And then the next thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna roll this in. So that way some of the shots can be at least a little bit different, and you don't have to like worry too much about it. All right guys, so I realized some of the stuff of the dirt that was coming from is from placing the spatula anywhere. So I have to get rid of the water and then put new water in so that it looks cleaner. And secondly, my ISO was too high up. I am shooting not very shallow depth of field, and I am shooting with 240, so it gets a little bit more difficult. So when I move away the light, there's a lot of like little, just a lot of grain in the video. So to get rid of that grain, I have to set the ISO to 100. I am trying to make this video as perfect as possible, so these are little things that kind of matter. So I'm gonna switch out the 150 into the 300 so that it has more power, so I can stay at the base ISO. Because right now I have it at 1000, and then it does introduce a lot of grain. So this is just kind of like the technical aspects of stuff. But luckily I have a 300 and it lets me get away with stuff. So I'm gonna go fix that. I'm gonna get rid of the water, put new water in, and I'm gonna shoot again. Finally set up the shot again with new water. So we're gonna do the first few shots with, again, no water. No light. That's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna do the light reveal one. So we're just gonna move this. I'm gonna do it again. And those are the two shots, guys. Woo! So we're done with this product. I'm gonna switch to the other seamless now, and we're gonna do it in black. For this one, I might try changing the lighting. So when you wanna make a shot a little bit different, you can just kind of mess around with the lighting, so you can take it off from the C-stand. And again, this is more like a moody shot, which I wasn't expecting to do at all. But this is kind of what happens when you just kind of like mess around with stuff. So I'm gonna just do a few of these so you can tell that it's water, and then we're slowly gonna bring this in. Alright, so these are some Yungnuo lights. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm gonna try seeing what I can do with it. So with this one, you just kind of can choose the color, but I like this because it's more moodier. That side shot is pretty cool too. So again, I'm just doing as many shots as possible and just trying to get creative with the lighting. So I actually like this. Let me move the light a little bit so it's more in the middle. And then let me move this. And I'm just gonna move the plant a little bit back. Whoop. I still do like the green in the background. It just kind of makes the background less boring. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Looks great. Waiting for it to settle. And now we're gonna do it without the light. So let me move this that way. Now we're gonna bring this back slowly. And I think that one's perfect right there. Alright guys, so now I'm just gonna do photos of this in water. You won't be able to see it on this screen because I'm too lazy to connect the micro SD. So, and it's not as long as the HDMI that I have here. Alright, we're at F9. Locking it in. Let me look at the shot. I like a few of those shots. Now I'm just gonna do it vertical. Yeah, so as you guys saw, some of the shots weren't really that difficult. It just takes a lot of time and patience to get the shot how you want it. Video is a lot easier than photo, I would say, but once you get the lighting for the setup is the hardest part. Once you get the lighting for everything, it's really easy. The main difference, honestly, is just putting the f-stop to 9 so that you can get like a crisper photo. Yeah, that's really much it for today. I'm Ray Brizzy with Luma Product Photography and Video. Again, this is gonna be mostly just teaching you guys how to shoot. Today we did water shoots, and then last week we just did like a regular shoot with the model. And if you guys have any questions, just make sure you leave it down in the comment section and I'll just make sure to answer it. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.